Welcome back, guys. Today we'll learn about Roman numerals. Before learning about Roman numerals, let's learn about its history and how it was developed to become the major counting system to count things. Roman numerals were originated in ancient Rome. The first usage of these symbols began showing up in between 900 and 800 BC. Numerals developed out of a need for a common method of counting, which was essential for trading and commerce. The Roman numerals were still used until the 18th century and are still commonly used for outlining on clocks and in numbering on some pages in books. Now we are going to learn about the ways Roman numerals are used in the modern world. Number 1. We see these Roman numerals in real life. Example, clock faces, book listings, etc. Number 2. We see these on buildings to mark the year of construction, as you can see in this photo. Number 3, when referring to royalty, emperors and popes. Example, Louis XVI, Henry VIII and Charles I. Kings, queens and popes who have the same names as their predecessors use Roman numerals to be identified. Number 4. In film or TV program credits to show name or year of production, as you can see in this photo. Episode 1, and that 1 is I, which is a Roman numeral. Number 5. To mark sporting events like the 1960 Olympics primary logo. Number 6. To mark numbers on coins. Example, 3-cent coin. Number 7 and last. We also see being used in astronomy to designate moons and in chemistry to denote the groups of the periodic tables. Now we'll get to know more about Roman numerals. Roman numerals are based upon the Latin alphabets. Generally, Roman numerals are written using symbols. As you can see, the Arabic Hindu number is 1 and the Roman numeral is I. The Arabic Hindu number is 5 and the Roman numerals is V. And we will get to know more about this in the later slides. There are 7 basic symbols: I, V, X, L, C, D and M. Cumulative system. Roman numerals are a cumulative system. It means that the value being presented is a combination of similar symbols to reach the next value symbol. Simply, just put in Roman numerals value of 1. Just put a capital I to represent the value 1. Similarly, just combining 2 of these symbols together, capital I gives us the value of 2. I plus I equals 2. I plus I equals 3. We also need to know that the same symbol which we are using in Roman numerals can never be repeated more than 3 times in a row. 14 equals to X 4 I's? I don't think so it is correct. I think it is wrong. Because as you can see above, the same symbol can never be repeated more than 3 times in a row. We know that, right? How can there be 4 I's? It's wrong, right? The correct is XIV because there's no symbol which is more than 3 times. So it's correct. XIX equals to 10 plus 1 plus 10 equals to 21. Wrong. It's wrong. We will learn why in the next slides. xix equals to 10 plus in bracket 10 minus 1, which equals to 19. And that is correct. Now we are going to learn the rules to form any number using Roman numerals. Rule number 1. If a symbol is repeated twice or thrice, the value of the numeral is obtained by adding the value of the symbol as many times it is repeated. Example: III equals to 1 plus 1 plus 1, which equals to 3. XX, which equals to 10 plus 10 plus 10, which equals to 30. CCC equals to 100 plus 100 plus 100, which equals to 300. M equals to 1000 plus 1000, which equals to 2000. We have to also note that the symbol V, L and D can never be repeated. If you repeat it, it is wrong. Look, you can even see here. Rule number 2. If a symbol is written on the right side of one with the greater value, we add its value to the value of its symbol on its right. Example: VI equals to 5 plus 1, which equals to 6. VIII equals to 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which equals to 8. XI equals to 10 plus 1, which equals to 11. XV equals to 10 plus 5, which equals to 15. LI equals to 50 plus 1, which is 51. CXV equals to 100 plus 10 plus 5, which is 115. CL is equals to 100 plus 50, which is 150. DXII equals to 500 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1, which equals to 512. MXX VII equals to 1000 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, which equals to 1027. Rule number 4. If a smaller numeral is placed between two greater numerals, then it is always subtracted from the numeral immediately following it. Example: XIV equals to 10 plus in bracket 5 minus 1, which equals to 14. XIX, which equals to 10 in plus in bracket 10 minus 1, which equals to 19. CXIV 100 plus equals to 100 plus 10 plus in bracket 5 minus 1, which equals to 114. Rule number 5. If a bar is placed over a Roman numeral, then it is multiplied by 1000. Example: V with a bar upon it equals to 5 into 1000, which equals to 5000. L with a bar upon it equals to 50 into 1000, which equals to 50,000. IV with a bar upon it and with XI equals to in bracket 4 into 1000 plus 10 plus 1, which equals to 4011. Now, if you guys are wondering what is 1 million in Roman numerals, then now is the time to get the answer. 1 million in Roman numerals is formed from M with a bar upon it. M with a bar upon it equals to 1000 into 1000, which equals to 1 million. Simple. Now we are going to learn the subtraction rules of Roman numerals. The values that can be subtracted are shown in red, and the values that cannot be subtracted are shown in white. I can be subtracted from V and X. X can be subtracted from L and C. And C can be subtracted from D and M. A symbol cannot be subtracted more than once from a particular symbol of greater value. In other words, we cannot repeat a symbol on the left side of a symbol. Now, we will see whether is this equation 98 of 98 is correct or wrong. 98 equals to IIC. It is wrong because I can only be subtracted from V and X. I cannot be subtracted from C. So it is wrong. 98 equals to X, C, V, triple I. This is correct because X's value is 10 and C's value is 100. So we have to minus 110. If you minus 110, we will get 90. And we will cut this 90 off. Then V equals to 5 and 1I equals to 1. So 3 i's equals to 3, and then we have to add 5 and 3. We will get 8. So XCVIII is 98. Now we are going to learn the conversion of Roman numerals. Step 1. We have to break the number into thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, and write down each in turn, as you can see in this. Then we have to break 1984 into 1980 and 4, and then do each conversion. 1000 equals to M, 900 equals to CM, 80 equals to L triple X, and the 4 equals to IV. So 1000 plus 900 plus 80 plus 4 equals to 1984. 1984 equals to MCM L triple X IV. We have to note that the Roman numerals does not have the concept of zero and place value. Examples. Let's add triple C I and CCLVI. Step 1. We have to combine all the symbols. Triple CI plus CCLVI equals to triple CI double CLVI. Step 2. We have to regroup the common symbols. Triple CI double CLVI equals to 5 times C LVVII. Step 3. We have to substitute a symbol of bigger value in place of 2 or more symbols of smaller values. 5 times C LVVII equals to DLXII, and we also know that 5 times C equals to 1D. Now we are going to learn the 2 most likely questions which are going to come in your exams. Question number 1. Write CLXVII as a Hindu-Arabic numeral. Answer. Because the numerals decrease in value from left to right, we add their values to find the value of the Roman numeral as a whole. CLXVII. C equals to 100, L equals to 50, X equals to 10, V equals to 5, I equals to 1, and again I equals to 1. So if you add them together, you will get the answer of 167. So CLXVII equals to 167. Question number 2. Write MCM XCVI as a Hindu-Arabic numeral. answer. Equals to 1000. C equals to 100 and M equals to 1000. So, and we will minus this. After minusing 1000 and 100, we get 900. So Cm equals to 900. X equals to 10. C equals to 100. We have to minus them. So after minusing 110, we will get 90. So XC is 90. V equals to 5 and I equals to 1. Now we will add all the numbers we got, which is 1000 plus 900 plus 90 plus 5 plus 1, which equals to 1996. Now we have to memorize these. Only I, X, C and M can be repeated. Symbol VLD can never be repeated. Same symbol can never be repeated more than 3 times in a row. Roman numerals does not have the concept of zero and place value. We cannot subtract the same number in Roman numerals. Example, V minus V, which equals to 0. In the Roman numeral system, it is not correct. And in Roman numerals, there is no 0. The symbol VL and D are never written to the left of a symbol of greater value. And the symbol VLD can never be subtracted. I can be subtracted from only V and X. X can only be subtracted from L and C. C can only be subtracted from D and M. And we can only subtract one number from another number. Hence, today we learned the history of Roman numerals, the use of Roman numerals in modern world. The Roman numerals are a cumulative system, the various rules to form Roman numerals, and the conversion rule of Roman numerals. Please like, share, subscribe and click on the notification bell below